This is the first example video for permutations and combinations, although we're just going to concentrate on permutations in this video using the multiplication principle. In the first example, a teenager has 6 tops, 5 skirts and 4 hats. How many different outfits can they make with this wardrobe? Well, there are 6 times 5 times 4 possible ways to choose an outfit, so the answer is 120. Next, we want to find out how many different number combinations there are if we roll a die. This problem is a repetition of an event because we can get the numbers 1 through 6 on both rolls. So if we roll it twice, we have 6 possibilities for the first roll and 6 possibilities for the second roll, so we get 6 squared. If we roll it 3 times, we have 6 times 6 times 6 possibilities, so 6 cubed. Therefore, if we roll it r times, then we get 6 times 6 times 6 all the way up until we get to the value r. So the answer is 6 to the power r. Next, we have a car number plate that has 3 letters and 3 numbers. Now this is also repetition of an event because we can choose A through to Z on every letter and we can choose 0 through to 9 on every number. So how many car number plates are possible? Well, it's fairly straightforward. We can choose 26 letters for the first letter, 26 choices for the second letter and 26 for the third. Then we have 10 choices for the first number, 10 for the second and 10 for the third. So the answer is 26 cubed times 10 cubed. But how many of these number plates begin with ABC? Well, in this scenario, we would only get one choice for the first letter, there's only one A. We'd only get one choice for the second letter because there's only one B, and one for C. And then for the numbers, we still have 10 choices for the first number, 10 choices for the second number, and 10 choices for the third number. And 1 times 1 times 1 is just 1, so we get 10 cubed for the answer, which is 1000. And then if we chose a plate at random, what's the probability that it begins with ABC? And this is the number of plates that begin with ABC divided by the total number of plates that are possible. And luckily we've worked out both of these in the previous 2 sections, so the answer is 10 cubed over 26 cubed times by 10 cubed. The 2 10 cubes cancel out, and so the final answer is 1 over 26 cubed. Next, we're going to do some permutations or arrangements. If we have 6 people, in how many ways can we arrange these people in a row? This can be written as 6p6, but obviously you may use something different depending on where you are and who your teacher is. So for the first person in the row, we're going to have a choice from 6 people. However, for the next position in the row, there'll only be 5 people left to choose from, and for the third position, only 4, etc., down to 1. So the answer is 6 factorial, or 720. And what happens if we only choose 3 of them? Then how many arrangements are possible? And this can be written as 6p3 because we have 6 people to choose from, but we're only choosing 3 of them. And similarly, here we have 6 choices for the first position, 5 choices for the second position, and 4 for the third. So the answer here is 120. In a very similar question, we have 4 speakers and we want to organise them for a photo. So in how many ways can we line them up? This can also be written as 4p4, 4 speakers, and we want to arrange 4. And as before, we have 4 choices of people for the first person in the lineup, but then we only have 3 people to choose from for the second position, and 2 for the third, and 1 for the last. So the answer is 4 factorial, or 24. And then we want to find out how many ways we can choose the captain and the vice captain. This can also be written as 4p2 because there are 4 people to choose from, but we only want 2 of them to be arranged as captain and vice captain. And for the first position, captain, we have 4 different people to choose from. And for the vice captain, there will only be 3 remaining people to choose from. So the answer is 4 times 3, which is 12. And finally, we have a horse race. There are 7 horses and we want to know in how many different orders they can finish, which could also be written as 7p7. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but for the first position there will be 7 horses to choose from. Then one's been used, so for the second position there are 6. Then for the third position there are 5, then 4, then 3, then 2. So the answer is 7 factorial, or 5040. And finally, how many trifectas are possible, which means the first, the second and the third place. This can also be written as 7p3, and there will be 7 choices for the first position, 6 choices for the second position, 5 choices for the third position, so the answer is 210. Thanks very much for watching, and please like and subscribe as always. I really appreciate it and it helps me to continue making these videos, and I hope to see you on the next one.